Hi there everyone! In this video, we will be tackling about depreciation. So, what is depreciation? Depreciation is defined as the gradual decrease in the value of an asset due to some factors including wear and tear, exhaustion, obsolescence, accidents, and efflux of time. Let's take this as an example.
Suppose I bought a car for $20,000.
Wow.
Now, after 3 years, I decided to sell it for only $14,580.
Way too low amount.
This is because of depreciation. As the car is continuously used, its value also keeps on dropping. And this is true to other assets, which include the following. Oops! How will we obtain the depreciation value? We have two methods for that. The straight line method and the double declining balance.
Now, to calculate the straight line method, we just have to subtract the approximate salvage value from the purchase price of the asset and divide the difference from the estimated useful life of the asset. To construct a depreciation schedule using a straight line method, we just have to first get the depreciable amount and the annual depreciation by just following the formulas I mentioned earlier. Under the depreciation expense is the annual or yearly depreciation. Note guys that when using the straight line method, the depreciation expense each year is constant. Meanwhile, in order to get the accumulated depreciation, we just have to multiply the depreciation expense by the number of years. Here we have 90,000 depreciation expense and we just have to multiply it by 2 since we're already having 2 years in order to obtain 180,000 accumulated depreciation value. On the other hand, in order to obtain the book value, we just have to subtract the depreciation expense from the preceding cost of the asset. From 500,000, we will subtract 90,000 in order to get 410,000 book value. And that's how a straight line method can be used. Moving on to declining balance method, the formula is also similar to a straight line method, but the only difference is in terms of the depreciation amount each accounting period. If in a straight line method, the annual depreciation is constant each year, the declining balance method, on the other hand, allocates a greater depreciation amount in the earlier years of the useful life of the asset than the later years. Now, to get the annual depreciation value for the first year using declining balance method, we just have to multiply the declining balance rate to the original cost of the asset. In here, in our example, we just have to multiply 0.40 by 35,000 original cost of the asset, and we will get 14,000 annual depreciation value. And for the second year and other succeeding years, what we just have to do is to again multiply the preceding annual depreciation that we get, which is 14,000 by 40%, and the product, which will be 5,600, will be subtracted by the preceding annual depreciation, which is 14,000, in order to get 8,400. And for the other succeeding years, you will also do the same formulation. In terms of book value and accumulated depreciation, it is also similar to the formula in a straight line method. The only difference between the two, the straight line method and the declining balance method, is in terms of their annual depreciation value.
And that's all about depreciation. Hope you guys learned from our today's tutorial. Thank you and keep safe everyone. Bye!